What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with Learn Plan Profit. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day. I actually, I'm gonna just give it a couple seconds till everyone starts tuning in, and then we can kind of go from there. So, real quick, I'm gonna skim down the different stocks that are on my watch list as right now. So, Diaz, obviously, still showing signs of a downtrend. So, congrats to all those and you guys hitting highs of around $69, $70, right? JNUG kind of still consolidating, opening at pretty much the same price that it closed at as of yesterday. It did have a pretty solid dip, so kind of something to look out for. WTI with a pretty solid sell-off, definitely a pullback, right? But it was as expected, right? So 180-day analysis, you guys can see that it's still selling off pretty aggressively. Forward slash, let's see, let's check this out. No, that wouldn't necessarily be the case, but FRAC still selling off as well. Gosh, still in between the middle and bottom VWAP, so showing signs of a downward pattern. And that's really just it. It looks like you guys is literally the only one on my watch list that is not down, right? That's actually green. So I wanted to, invest at least today. So damn, WTI broke support, stop loss triggered. Yeah, so it's at $7 flat now. So it's definitely down quite a bit. Yeah, so 699. There we go. No signs of a reversal just yet. If it recovers, it could be a pretty good opportunity, but as of right now, no signs of a reversal, and it's not something that I necessarily want to bet on, right? So I actually wanted to, I don't know how you guys are feeling today. Wow, what the heck? Okay. But I wanted to pretty much um, just dedicate today's video just solely breaking down stocks that you guys see value in, because as of right now, um, yeah, I feel like the past couple of days I've been really just focusing on day trades, and that I want to try to see if I can take a swing trade position. So I'm going to invest today to find that, and I'll keep you guys up to date. So I wanted to keep my analysis pretty simple, but I'm here to break down, a series of stocks for you. So um, yeah, but let's do it. Like that, you guys jump. Yeah. So just looking at you guys as of right now on this 20-day analysis, you can see that again. Obviously, it's been very bullish. We've talked about it multiple times. It's more at a resistance area, right? Resistance territory. Overall resistance based on the last time that it pushed up is around 72 to 72.50. Something to take into consideration. But if you start seeing signs, or something that we can go off of, is that let's try the 5-day 5-minute. You can see that the last time that it went up, it was trading in between the middle and top view up almost the entire time, right? So as long as that pattern continues, then that pattern is still relevant, right? If it starts to break below and starts to pull back, don't be afraid to cover profits. Easiest way to put it. So, all right, let's see. Ricky, thoughts on the natural gas report? I think that we'll see DS pop like we did last week, or sell off. So that's something that we could follow up with. If there's one day trade that I'll probably take, it's probably that. Waiting for the sell off on one of the natural gases, and then just waiting for a quick recovery and then selling that recovery. So that's probably the only day trade that I'm going to be looking at for today. Yeah. So to answer all the natural gas reports, first of all, I don't know which one's going to go up, right? It's been pretty back and forth the past couple of weeks. So yeah, I the only thing that I would focus on is if you guys pull back, then being able to see like that dip buy opportunity. That's about it. So let's see. Okay, so thank you again for the call out, Dan. So it looks like after the earnings report, you called it out with the support at around $18, right? It hit lows of 17.50. But again, it doesn't matter how low it actually hit. Again, this is just the general area of where it normally bounces at. And it made lows, broke right back above the EMA, and it started to actively trend up. So with that understanding, I would just watch out for this SMA line to be a potential resistance. But overall, I definitely do like this pattern, and based on previous patterns, it looks like it can recover to a certain extent. So let's just make sure that we take that into consideration and that we don't force our entry. So, yeah, yeah, WTI massive sell-off. Yeah, we were just covering that. Um, Good morning. What's going on? TNDM. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, most of you can only swing trade. Okay, USLV. If I'm not mistaken, as of right now, USLV is still not showing any signs of an uptrend. So yeah, it is showing signs of it at the good deal territory and at support. But again, I have my alert set at 960. I have my alert set at 980. I just wanted to start breaking above the EMA line, and I just have to wait out for that. So easiest way to put it. I see nothing to buy. I'm feeling the same way as of right now. I definitely don't want to force an entry, and that's how I'm feeling, right? So UPL, let's check it out. Again, let's just make sure that we focus on solid call out. So I would not, this would not be a solid call out. I would stay away from this one just due to the strong downward pattern. So that's not a call out. You just put the ticker symbol. EPZM. Okay, so EPZM bouncing at support at around $15, bouncing above the EMA line, trying to make new highs right at above $16. So I'd kind of wait out for that, make sure that it breaks above this SMA resistance. And if it continues to uptrend, then great. That's something that we could follow up with. But if not, then just watch out that that might act as a potential resistance. And then overall next resistance would be around $18 to obviously around 18.50. Depends on how conservative or risky you'd like to be, right? WTI is just continuously selling off. It looks like it's trying to sell off and bounce at the SMA line. So we'll see if it actually bounces there and see what happens. But again, I mean, it's a strong uptrend. It's just pulled back below the EMA line. So we'll see if it even validates that SMA line. So M and K. Okay, so I had a strong downward pattern, and then started actively trending up above the EMA indicator. Did pull back. It is at a potential like bounce territory. So let's just set the alerts and see if it breaks above $20. And if you still want to follow up with it and still see value in it, great. Just I would be on a high alert just because it's not a good deal. You can see that it's very overbought. So something to take into consideration. Um, Yeah, I'm not too sure about the natural gas report and trading it live. I'm definitely gonna watch it, but I'm not too sure if today's live stream is gonna be that long because I'm just focusing on analysis for the group. So strong downward pattern overall. It's getting rejected still by the SMA indicator. No signs of a reversal just yet. I mean, it's green intraday, so maybe as a day trade it makes sense, right? It's trading, but again, no understanding where it's usually overbought and tends to peak out at. It's more at a sell territory than a buy territory. So I wouldn't consider this to be a good deal for any of us that are not already in it already. Okay. Yeah, there's not really anything that's catching my attention. So again, just based on previous highs, 25.61, And again, not a lot of margin left there. 180-day analysis. Yeah, definitely. I like this pattern. It's showing signs of an uptrend pattern. I would set more of an alert for us to wait until it breaks above the SMA indicator. That would be more of a solid, confirmation. So now it looks like some people are calling out CPE. CPE definitely looking like it's trying to bounce and hold above the EMA line. If you see the potential and you see that it's actually showing signs of a bounce, great. If not, then just be on high alert for a potential reversal. So definitely in good buy territory, but we just want to make sure that it continues to bounce and on its way to make higher highs and stuff like that. So Ricky, you should have a fun stream and play Fortnite and trade at the same time with tech bets. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty solid. It's just, well, first of all, there's a lot of people asking me about like, do I actually like asking to play with me on Fortnite? I don't actually play, guys. That was just more for a video. But if that's something that you guys would like to see, like after we're done with our actual live stream and stuff like that, then of course it's something that we can try to put together. So, okay. Amazing. Okay. I love that, Muhammad. So again, Muhammad did his own analysis and looked at different indicators for potential resistance and look at this SMA line acting as a resistance right around this SMA indicator on this 20-day 1-hour chart. So it would make sense on why it's more at a sell range. Wait for it to sell or sell it, right, and then if it continues to uptrend and breaks again above $11 and above the EMA line, SMA line, then great. So it's TD Ameritrade Think or Swim. Wait, have you? And again, have you not completed the course? Because it's like one of the first things that I cover. Yeah, it's during the next 30 minutes. I suck at Fortnite. PRTY. Party City. So Party City definitely looking overextended. So can I ask you, Kirk, why is it that you would view Party City to be a good deal? So it looks overextended. It doesn't look like a good deal. Is it because it was actively trading up? So I just want to have an understanding. So if you don't want to answer it in this live stream, that's totally okay. But I just need you to become a little bit more familiar based on what I see is, again, good, like we try to find good deals, right? And yes, it is actively trending up, but it's not even just focusing on what's actively trending up, but understanding that you're getting a good deal while it's trending up. And as of right now, it looks overextended. So it looks more of like a sell than a buy. So that's something that I need to make sure that you realize before taking your next position. Yes. Well, easiest way to put it is that it's the AC compressor that's wrong with my GTR. And it's like about a $3,500 fix. They're actually working on it right now, so I'm gonna have an update for you guys on the GTR and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be making a video on it, but I'll just go ahead and let you guys know. Can you open a cans at my town? That's funny. Yeah, I might hang back and not trade today. I'm feeling the same way. Honestly, guys, I'm so tired, and I'm just not feeling it today. I feel like very on edge, and even like with the natural gas report, I'm just not pumped. And I know that's something that's like not normal. Again, when it comes down to investing like thousands of dollars, I want to make sure that I feel like 100% every single time. And as of right now, I'm just not feeling it. So I probably won't take a position today, but if I do, you guys know that you guys will be the first to know. All right, so LABU. LABU, again, way overextended. Yes, it's actively trending up, but again, way overextended, more in the sell territory than buy territory. It'd be more like of LABD. Yeah, this one's, I would, yeah, as of right now, I mean, I don't like LABD because of how oversold it is. So, yeah. Maybe, so maybe if LABU pulls back and bounces at the EMA line, just like it's done before, and then makes higher highs, let's just make sure that we get that bounce confirmation. ATRA. Okay, ATRA, SMA line acting as a support. I think it's very easy to see that. Showing signs of an uptrend and overall resistance right around $50 to highs of 55. So as long as it continues to trend above the EMA indicator, then we're all for it, right? So what's going on, Paola? Amazing, yeah. Bzen pretty much trying to make higher highs right around $65. Still actively trading up. Watch out for the potential reversal. It's not in good deal territory, so I would set the alerts if it continues to make higher highs. And also I'd set an alert for a pullback and a potential bounce close to or near to the SMA indicator, just like I did last time. Yeah. All right. Get some room. Appreciate that. You sound tired. You guys are hilarious. The volume is definitely working. It's working for everyone else. Yeah, I am seeing that. So WTI is not selling off as aggressive as it was before. It might still have a little bit more room for a sell-off, but do you see that it's, again, in the good buy territory? It doesn't mean that it's a good buy right now. It's just in the good buy territory, and then looking at it the one day, we can see that it's definitely consolidating. So where are you? Anthony, my guy, um, amazing eye. I'm gonna set the alert, and then we'll see if we can get a confirmation and see if it can start making higher highs. So I'm just gonna do 2 more callouts, and then I'm done. All right. So it is showing signs. So this is a descending pattern, right? Overall, SMA line tends to act as a resistance, and it sold off, made lower lows, and it's trying to show signs of a recovery. So just something that I would look out for. There we go, WTI trying to push up. Something that I would look out for, that, if this is the first time that you've ever traded something that's descending or something like that, probably not the best trade for you to take. Easiest way to put it. I would not encourage you to invest in something that's descending. But for those that are familiar with it, then yeah, it definitely does make sense on why it can recover to around, like, $46, $47. So yeah. Yeah, you guys is definitely in sell territory, just like we talked about earlier. Especially with the natural gas report coming out in about 28 minutes. Yeah, right? Where's that pumped up music in the background? Is this supposed to be a private chat? Yeah, so, well, DJ, are you part of Learn Plan Profit? Because, yeah, this link is only supposed to be for those that are part of Learn Plan Profit. BRS. All right, BRS still showing signs of a resistance. Again, we've done the analysis on this before. Still showing signs of a resistance right around $14. So still waiting for the break above that. FRAC popping back up from the dip. This is going to be showing almost a similar pattern to WTI. And yeah, it's trying to reverse back up, but I would say that it'd take a little bit longer for it to fully reverse back up. So yeah. So I'm just going to recap on this real quick, and then we can close it out from there. So DGAS still showing signs of a descending pattern. Natural gas report comes out in about 27 minutes. It's trying to show signs of a reversal. If it's anything like yesterday, it's just most likely going to continue to get rejected below the middle VWAP and stuff like that. It's definitely in good buy territory, so definitely something to take into consideration. Ah, okay. But yeah, so still showing signs of a sell-off, and it does have the potential to push up just because of how oversold it is. But overall, I'm gonna wait till the natural gas report comes out, see which one dips down, and kind of make my decision based off of that. WTI with a huge sell-off. If you guys look at the 180-day analysis, you can see that it's in the good buy territory. So definitely something to take into consideration for a potential dip buy potential or a reversal if you see value in it. JNEG trying to make new highs or reverse back up. It's been selling off pretty aggressively, so I would be pretty hesitant to not cover profits. I mean, like I would want to cover profits. So, and then you guys obviously much more on the overbought side. So I would consider the idea of covering profits, especially if it breaks below the middle VWAP. So just something to take into consideration. And then, gosh, obviously trying to reverse back up, just like WTI, and the same thing with FRAC. So FRAC actually just lower volume, but definitely pushing up. So yeah, so GoPro is trying to show signs of a reversal, right? Definitely does look a little bit more on the overbought side. So as long as it continues this pattern and continues to make higher highs, great. But it would make sense on like, why it peak out, sell off, consolidate, push up, peak out, sell off, and then push right back up. So I wouldn't say that it's the best buy as of right now. Um, yeah, WTI failed to recover. Yep, and there it goes. There it goes, selling off. So yeah, something that we'll have to follow up with in just a little bit. But that is it for today, team. If you guys have any questions, we've been doing a pretty good job catching up on the direct messages pretty quickly now. So feel free to direct message me within like the Learn Plan Profit Discord chat and stuff like that. Yeah, rest in peace, WTI. Holy moly. Wow. Wow. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to assist any way that I can. I'm going to probably not take a position today, even probably with the natural gas reports, unless I really see signs of a recovery. So definitely not looking to force a trade. And I'm just going to try to keep it simple and see if I can identify any swing trade potential, if that. So, yeah. All right, there it goes. LAB day trade today. So, I mean, LABU does show signs of a no, but LABU is also selling off as well. So, no, I wouldn't say LABD would be the best. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you guys let me know if you guys can hear me okay? Is that okay? All right, just wanted to make sure. So it looks like it's probably just Craig's um, computer or monitor. But yeah, all right, guys. Thank you guys again so much for your time. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know, and then we can go from there. So, yeah, I'm sorry that I'm just like a little off today, but definitely want to make sure that I don't take a position when I'm not 100%. So, wish you guys the best, and I'll follow up with you guys in just a little bit. Like always, guys, continue working hard, continue following your dreams, let your passion be what drives your success. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.